before, we had taken like 2 slices off of it, or 2 bites out of it, and it was sitting on the shelf, and I was like, oh, that could be, I was like, that could be funny. And I'm like, and I'm lying in bed, you know, watching this movie, so he runs to the bathroom, and I run over to the piece of chocolate cake and just fucking scoop a piece and just fucking spread it on the bed from where he was lying down. Pillow out of the fucking mattress on the headboard. I was like, yeah, motherfucker, yeah. The fucking floor, I'm like, made a trail. I'm like, yeah, here we go, go. It was, there's no way a human being would expel that kind of nonsense. There's no way a human person could, an elephant would have had to break into the room and take a shit on our fucking bed and then break out. Like, there's no way a human, like, I thought it was so funny, like, oh, this will be so funny. When he comes out of the bathroom, and he's gonna be like, oh my God, Chelsea, you're so funny.
He really thinks he did it.
And the look of fear. The look of fear in this man's eyes when he saw that fucking chocolate everywhere. I mean, there was like sprinkles. Like, there were sprinkles. It was so ridiculous. And I'm thinking, oh, this is funny. And I see out of my peripheral vision, I'm like, oh, this is taking a lefty. And then I start laughing so hard, I'm like, oh my God. And I'm gonna pee, because like, when I laugh so hard, I pee. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pee. And then I'm like, you can't pee in the bed. I'm like, but he just took a shit. Who gives a shit? And so he looks and he stops, and I'm like, what's up, honey? How are you feeling? And he's standing there in a t-shirt and nothing else. And I'm like, you would never, and he's looking at the trail, like, I mean, and he's like, oh my God, and I'm like, oh my God. What the fuck is this, really? Now we're just shitting the fucking bed? Is that what we're doing? Just getting diarrhea wherever we feel like it? What are you, 8 months old? You can't fucking go to the bath? What the fuck, Ted? What the fuck? And I'm pretending I'm crying because I'm laughing so hard. I had to. I'm like, this is over. This is over. And I was like, let me call the cleaning lady. He's like, don't put the fucking phone down. I'm like, what? He goes, don't fucking call anybody. Get the sheets. We're leaving. We're leaving. Get the fucking car. I go, what are you gonna do with the sheets? He goes, we're taking them. We're taking the sheets. Like, that could have slipped out your back and you didn't know about it. Like, oh, oopsie, no. And I was like, all right, let's get the sheets. I'm like, wait, let me call the police. He's like, why the fuck are you calling the police? I'm like, why would I call the police? I'm like, I don't know, you're right, I'm not gonna call them. And so we're rolling the sheets up. And all of a sudden he looks and he sees, like, you know, obviously saw me laughing. And at one point I was like, this is so mean. This is so mean, but I'm like, it's so funny. And so I start laughing, and he's like, Chelsea, what are you fucking laughing at right now? I'm like, just the absurdity. I mean, look at us. And then I'm like, shit, do I have to pack all my shit just for this fucking joke? I don't know. And he starts walking towards me, he goes, I'm gonna touch it. I go, don't fucking touch it, don't. I go, it's your shit, okay? Don't fucking touch it, that's disgusting. He goes, Chelsea, I'm gonna I go, don't fucking touch that, Ted. And then he goes, fuck you, Chelsea, fuck you, go to hell. I was like, yeah, it's the best day of my life. Fuck you, Ted, fuck you. So stupid. Oh, so stupid. But this kind of thing gives me so much joy, you know? So dumb to think you could do that. Who would do that and not be like, oh, why isn't there any shit on my body? It's like when babies have those big, you know, they shit up the back with those diapers. Oh, there's nothing funnier than that. I like fat babies. I like fat fucking asses, you know? I like my nieces and nephews, I have like 9 of them, and I like babies that have fat asses and just walk around with their tushies out. Like when they have surprise fat and they have no neck or no control over their neck. Like surprise fatness, like under their arms, out of their caslampus, and they're just like, you just want to beat the shit out of it, you know? You just want to fucking kick that baby. Be like, come here, you little fat fucker. Who's your mommy now? I want to make it like a little thigh master with its little fucking chicken McNugget toes. It's like Chewy. People are like, how'd you meet Chewy? I'm like, I fucking saw him. That's how I met him. I have a niece who's, the youngest and the fattest are always my favorites. And I have a niece named Seneca, but she has a really bad lisp. So she's always like, hello, Chulthi? She's like, hello, Chulthi? This is Seneca calling. And I'm always super serious with her. I'm like, hello, Seneca, this is Chulthi. Hello, go ahead. She goes, you're saying it wrong. I'm like, you're saying it wrong. She goes, you're saying it wrong. I'm like, no, you're saying it wrong. And my sister will get on the phone. She's like, really, Chelsea, are you fucking with a 4-year-old right now? She's fucking 4. Is this funny to you? I'm like, she's like, she doesn't get sarcasm. I'm like, it's called sarcasm, first of all.